There's a current runs under the surface of things, beneath the vote and the handshake and the faith that it brings. You can live your whole life on the top of that stream and never once wonder what's underneath. Most folks don't, and most times it's fine, but every now and then something crosses the line. What is settled don't sit right with me. The answer that arrives before the question is the one that travels deepest into my mind. Not like lightning, not like thunder, just the weather moving in. What is settled don't sit right with me, and it never has.
My father didn't talk much, but he'd notice if something came around ready pointing where it's going.
He'd say, watch for the gift that nobody asked to receive. Look out for the solutions, looking for a problem. Said the thing that concerns me isn't just what people do wrong. Sometimes it's the thing that was finished before anyone was asked. What is settled don't sit right with me. What is settled don't sit right with me. The question that arrives already wearing its conclusion is the one that travels deepest into my mind. Not like lightning, no, and not like thunder, like the weather moving in. What is settled don't sit right with me, and it never has. Don't call it gravity, don't call it the way things go.
Somebody chose the darkness, somebody wanted it, it's so. There's a comfort in the notion that power just flows downhill, but a door don't close by itself, and a choice don't make itself without a will.
Somebody pulled it shut, somebody liked it that way, and the people on the outside are the price that somebody pays. Every generation gets a thing it didn't reach for, gets a slow and quiet narrowing it didn't sign a contract for.
Not because I failed some test or missed some shining moment, just because the door was closing and nobody thought to own it.
And the wound that lasts the longest is the one without a name, the one that came before you thought to trace it back to where it came. What is settled don't sit right with me.
What gets planted in the ground before the seed
It is a thing that grows into a weed.
What is settled don't sit right with me, and it never has, and it never will.
Most things that matter weren't decided in